There was a time when Hollywood looked very different. A time when certain faces didn't just appear on screen. They stayed in people's minds long after the movie ended. And honestly, what made these women special wasn't just their beauty. It was the feeling they gave people. Back in the 1970s, stars weren't just celebrities. They were symbols of an entire era. But here's the part most people don't think about: what happens after the spotlight moves on. Take Raquel Welch, for example. She didn't follow the typical Hollywood path. In many ways, she created her own. What's interesting is how quickly everything changed for her. One role, one image. And suddenly, she was everywhere. But if you really look at her journey, you start to realize that fame like that doesn't last forever. And when her story came to an end in 2023, it felt like the closing chapter of a whole generation. Olivia Newton-John is another name that stands out. She had something rare: success in both music and film. And if you think about it, not many people manage to do both at that level. But her journey also reminds us of something important. Life doesn't always go the way people expect. And sometimes, the strongest people are the ones fighting battles we don't even see. Then there's Farrah Fawcett. Now this is someone people didn't just watch, they admired. Her style, her presence, it became part of pop culture itself. But what a lot of people don't fully understand is the strength behind her story. Because later in life, she faced something far bigger than fame. And the way she handled it, that's what truly defined her. And then you have people like Morgan Fairchild and Jane Seymour. What stands out about them isn't just their past. It's the fact that they kept going. In an industry where most people fade away, they found a way to stay relevant. And that says a lot more than fame ever could. Linda Ronstadt's story is different, but just as powerful. Imagine building your entire life around your voice, and then one day not being able to use it the same way again. That kind of change isn't just physical, it's emotional. And honestly, that's what makes her story so human. Goldie Hawn took a completely different path. Instead of holding on to Hollywood, she built something beyond it. And if you look closely, that might actually be the smarter move. And then there's Cher. Honestly, she's in a category of her own. Decades passed, trends changed, new stars came and went, but she stayed. And if that doesn't tell you something about adaptability, nothing will. When you look at all these stories together, you start to notice a pattern. Fame comes fast, but it doesn't stay forever. What really lasts is how someone handles everything after. Because in the end, it was never just about how they looked. It was about who they became.